Have you ever caught a glimpse of yourself and wondered if there's something you're doing that makes you seem older than you feel? The truth is, as we age, there are little habits we might not even notice things others see, but rarely point out. These small behaviors can quietly shape how people perceive us, making us seem less vibrant, less approachable, or even a bit out of touch. But here's the beautiful part. Once you spot these habits, you can change them with ease. In this video, we're diving into 6 subtle things that might be aging you without you realizing it. These are simple fixes that can help you shine with confidence, stay connected with those around you, and feel truly great at any age. Stick with me until the end, because once you see these signs, you'll never look at aging the same way again. You'll walk away with practical tips to feel sharper, more stylish, and deeply respected. Let's get started. Number 1. Sticking to outdated or ill-fitting clothes. You know how comfortable it feels to slip into that favorite old shirt, or those familiar pants you've had forever. It's easy to keep wearing the same things, especially when they feel like home. But here's something we don't always think about. Our clothes tell a story about us, whether we mean them to or not. When we wear faded, stretched out, or outdated outfits, it can make us look older or less vibrant than we really are. Even if we feel great on the inside, people notice, but they rarely say anything. It's just one of those quiet observations. Take Harold, an 80-year-old who always had a knack for style. Over the years, though, he stopped paying attention to what he wore, sticking to baggy, worn-out clothes that didn't do him justice. His family saw it. His friends saw it. But no one wanted to make him feel self-conscious. Then one day, Harold decided to try something new. He put on a crisp button-down shirt and a pair of well-fitted pants, and the change was like magic. People started complimenting him. He felt sharper, and he even stood a little taller. It wasn't a huge overhaul, but those small updates made him feel alive again. The truth is, our clothes send a signal. Studies show that well-fitted, fresh clothing can make us seem more confident and full of energy, while loose, worn-out pieces might suggest we're not as engaged. You don't have to chase the latest trends. That's not the point. It's about wearing things that make you feel good and reflect who you are today. So what can you do? Start small. Pick out a few pieces that fit you well. A nice button-up shirt, some comfortable but sharp-looking pants, or even a stylish jacket. Pay attention to colors that brighten your face, and fabrics that feel good but still have a bit of structure. Don't sleep on accessories either. A fresh pair of shoes, a simple watch, or a good belt can tie everything together. If you are not sure where to begin, ask a friend with great style, or even a salesperson for a little guidance. The goal isn't to dress like someone else. It's to wear clothes that fit your body, feel fresh, and lift your spirits. When you do, you won't just look better. You'll feel like the best version of yourself, and trust me, others will notice. If this is resonating with you, drop number 3 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss our next tip. Your support means the world and keeps us sharing these ideas to help you shine. Number 2. Speaking too loudly or jumping into conversations. You know how sometimes you're chatting with friends or family and you don't realize your voice is carrying a bit more than it used to. Or maybe you accidentally cut someone off mid-sentence, not meaning to steal the spotlight. It's something that can creep up as we age often, because our hearing isn't as sharp as it once was. The tricky part is people notice this. They really do. But it's one of those things they're too polite to mention. Take George, a 77-year-old, who loved nothing more than catching up with his loved ones. Over time, though, his voice got louder and louder, and he'd sometimes talk right over others without realizing it. His friends and family saw it, but no one wanted to hurt his feelings by pointing it out. Then, at a family dinner, George noticed something. People were leaning back a little when he spoke, almost like they were bracing themselves. That was his light bulb moment. He got his hearing checked, started paying attention to his volume, and made an effort to listen more. Suddenly, conversations felt easier, warmer, and people seemed so much more at ease around him. Here's the thing. Hearing loss sneaks up on us, and it can change how we talk without us even noticing. When we speak too loudly or interrupt, it can come across as overpowering, even if that's not our heart at all. Conversations should feel like a dance, a gentle give and take, not a race to be heard. So what can you do? Start by watching how people react when you're talking. If they're pulling back, lowering their voices, or struggling to chime in, it might be a sign to soften your tone. If you think your hearing might be off, a quick hearing test can make a world of difference. It's like fine-tuning your connection to the world. And try this pause before you speak. Give others a moment to share, and really listen to what they're saying. It's amazing how much smoother conversations flow when everyone feels heard. When you speak with care and balance, people won't just enjoy talking with you, they'll seek you out for more. If you're finding this helpful, drop number 2 in the comments to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Your support keeps us sharing these little nuggets to help you shine. Number 3. Letting personal grooming slip. You know, it's so easy as we get older to let the little things slide. Maybe you skip trimming your nails, let your hair get a bit wild, or wear that same comfy shirt a few days in a row. But here's the thing. Those small details matter more than we think. They're often the first thing people notice, even if they're too kind to say it out loud. When grooming takes a back seat, it can make us look more tired, older, or even a little distant, even when we feel full of life inside. Take someone like Walter, an 82-year-old, who always took pride in looking sharp. Over time, though, he stopped bothering with his overgrown eyebrows, let his hair go untamed, and stuck to the same worn-out clothes. His family saw it. His neighbors saw it. But nobody said a word. Then one day, Walter caught his reflection in the mirror and barely recognized himself. That was his wake-up call. He got a fresh haircut, shaved, and picked out some clean, well-fitted clothes. Almost overnight, he felt lighter, stood taller, and noticed people smiling at him more. The truth is, grooming isn't just about how you look. It's about how you carry yourself and the energy you give off. Studies show that when we feel polished, we move with more confidence and seem more engaged to others. Things like unkempt hair, long nails, or neglecting basic skincare can subtly add years to how others see us. So what can you do? Keep it simple. A regular haircut, neatly trimmed nails, and clothes that fit well and feel fresh can work wonders. If skincare's not your thing, just a dab of moisturizer and some lip balm can keep your skin from looking dry or flaky. It's like a quick refresh for your whole face. And if you've got facial hair, a little trim can make you look sharp and put together in no time. You don't need to spend hours getting ready. Just a bit of care can make you feel healthier, boost your confidence, and leave a great impression wherever you go. Number 4. Complaining or criticizing too much. It's so easy to slip into a habit of pointing out what's wrong. Maybe it's the way things move too fast these days, how technology feels overwhelming, or just those little aches and pains that seem to pop up more often. We might not even realize we're doing it. But when we constantly share complaints or criticisms, it can change the air around us. People notice, and though they might not say it, it can make them feel a bit drained or hesitant to dive into long conversations with us. Take Roger, a 75-year-old, who loved sharing his thoughts with everyone. At first, his comments were just little observations, how things were better before, how younger folks seem distracted, or how everything feels rushed now. But over time, his family and friends started pulling back. They still cared about him deeply, but they'd avoid lingering in chats, knowing they'd hear a string of complaints. It hit home one day when his grandson looked at him and said, "Grandpa, do you even like anything anymore?" That stung, but it was a wake-up call. Roger realized he'd stopped focusing on the good stuff, and it was pushing people away. The truth is, negativity can be like a heavy cloud. It spreads even when we don't mean it to. When we focus too much on what's wrong, it can make conversations feel heavy, and people naturally gravitate toward those who lift them up instead. This doesn't mean you have to pretend everything's perfect. Life has its challenges, but finding a balance can make all the difference. So what can you do? Start by noticing how often you lean into complaints or criticism. If it's happening a lot, challenge yourself to shift gears. Instead of saying, "Things were so much better back then," try something like, "Things were different in my day, but I'm curious about how this new way works." Look for something positive, funny, or interesting in every situation. It's like a little gift you give to the conversation. People love being around those who make them feel inspired, hopeful, or just a bit lighter. It's not about hiding your feelings. It's about mixing in some positivity to keep things warm and inviting. When you do, you'll notice people don't just enjoy your company. They'll seek it out, eager to share more moments with you. If this is hitting home, drop number 4 in the comments to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's next. Your support keeps us sharing these tips to help you feel your best and stay connected. Number 5. Overlooking posture and body language. You know, it's funny how much we say without ever speaking a word. The way we stand, walk, or even hold ourselves in a conversation sends a message to the world. But as time goes by, it's easy to fall into habits like slouching, shuffling our feet, or crossing our arms without thinking. These little things can make us seem tired, distant, or even less confident than we really are, even when we're feeling strong inside. People pick up on it. But it's one of those things they rarely mention. Take Eleanor, an 83-year-old who was always full of energy and loved staying active. Over the years, though, she noticed something odd. People started offering her help she didn't need, like she was fragile. Strangers treated her more delicately, and her family seemed overly cautious around her. She couldn't figure out why until she saw a photo of herself. Shoulders rounded, arms crossed, and a slight hunch in her back. It was like her body was telling a story she didn't mean to share. So she made a change. She started standing taller, walking with purpose, and making eye contact when she talked. Almost instantly, people saw her differently, like the strong, vibrant woman she knew she was. Here's the truth. Our posture and body language speak volumes. Studies show that standing tall and keeping an open stance can make us seem younger, more energetic, and full of life. On the flip side, slumping or moving slowly can give the impression we're worn out, even when we're not. Something as simple as uncrossing your arms or smiling during a chat can make you feel more approachable and engaged. So what can you do? Start small and make it easy. When you're sitting or standing, imagine a gentle string pulling you up from the top of your head. It naturally straightens your spine without feeling forced. When you walk, lift your feet a little, avoiding that shuffle that can creep in. In conversations, face people directly. Give them a warm look in the eyes, and maybe add a small hand gesture to keep things lively. These tiny shifts can transform how others see you, making you seem vibrant and present without saying a word. You'll feel more capable, more connected. And trust me, people will respond to that energy. If this one's speaking to you, drop number 5 in the comments to let me know you're here. And if you haven't yet, hit subscribe and tap the bell so you don't miss our next tip. Your support keeps us sharing these ideas to help you shine brighter every day. Number 6. Not noticing bad breath or body odor. Let's be honest. This one's tough to talk about, but it's so important. As we get older, our sense of smell can weaken, and we might not pick up on changes in our breath or body scent the way we used to. Things like medications, diet, or even just not drinking enough water can play a role, and it's something others notice right away, even if they're too kind to say it. Instead, they might step back a little or keep conversations short, and we're left wondering why. Take Frank, a 78-year-old who was always the heart of every gathering. He loved long chats with friends and neighbors, but he started noticing people weren't lingering as close as they once did. His neighbor, who used to talk for hours, began wrapping up conversations quickly. It wasn't until his daughter gently suggested trying a new mouthwash and drinking more water that Frank realized what was going on. He made a few simple changes, staying hydrated, chewing sugar-free gum, and switching to a stronger deodorant. And the difference was night and day. People leaned in again, Conversations felt warm and easy, and Frank felt his old confidence come rushing back. The truth is, things like dry mouth, which gets more common with age, can lead to bad breath because there's not enough saliva to keep bacteria at bay. Changes in diet or metabolism can also shift how our body smells, and even wearing the same clothes too long before washing can make a difference. It's not about vanity. It's about feeling fresh and making others feel comfortable around us. So what can you do? It's easier than you think. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep your mouth from getting dry, and try chewing sugar-free gum or mints to boost saliva and freshen your breath. An alcohol-free mouthwash is a gentle way to keep things clean without drying you out. For body odor, stick to breathable fabrics like cotton shower regularly, and switch up your deodorant now and then to keep it effective. And don't forget to toss clothes, bed sheets, or even hats into the wash regularly. It's a small step that makes a big impact. These little habits aren't just about staying clean. They're about making sure people feel drawn to you, eager to share a moment. When you walk into a room feeling fresh, people won't pull away. They'll want to stay close. If this tip's hitting home, drop number 6 in the comments to let me know you're with me. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell so you don't miss what's coming next. Your support keeps us sharing these tips to help you feel your absolute best. Well, there you have it. 6 little habits that might be making you seem older than you feel. And the good news is, every single one of them is something you can change. From sprucing up your grooming to softening your voice, updating your wardrobe, sharing more positivity, standing a bit taller, and keeping things fresh. These small steps can transform how you feel and how others see you. Maybe you've spotted 1 or 2 of these habits in yourself. Don't worry, that's okay. The fact that you're here watching this means you care about staying vibrant, connected, and truly yourself. Aging isn't about fading into the background. It's about refining who you are and showing up with confidence, warmth, and grace. With just a little effort, you can keep commanding respect, building strong connections, and feeling your best every single day. So take a moment to reflect. What's one thing you learned today that you're excited to try? Drop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear your thoughts and your stories. Inspire us all. If this video spoke to you, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button and tap the bell so you don't miss our next one. Sharing this with someone you care about could make their day too. Thank you so much for joining me today. It means the world. Here's to living fully at any age. See you in the next video.